Good morning, this is MetLoop meteorologist Dave Elliott with your weather outlook for Monday, February the 6th, 2017. Starting out with the radar and the satellite loop, we've got a fairly messy pattern across the U.S. right now. Up across the northern two-thirds of the country, we're looking at a potential for lots of areas of snow with some isolated freezing rain possible. Down here in the southeast, we're watching a little disturbance move through the Tennessee, northern Alabama area into Georgia, bringing some heavier rainfall through there. And then out in the southwest, we're watching a low pressure developing that's going to start tracking east-northeasterly through the day later on today, bringing some interesting weather to the central portions of the U.S. And switching over to the current temperature map, we're seeing some relatively warm temperatures across the southern portions of the country, and we do expect to see a lot of warm air through the area there today. Up in the north central plains, we're still looking at some cold air dipping down from Canada, keeping things cold for the next few days at least. And for today's outlook, with this pretty disturbed area of low pressure sitting out off the west coast, we do expect to see that continue to bring a lot of moisture into the western U.S. And with that moisture, we're going to see some heavy rainfall amounts along the coastal regions, especially from Oregon down into the northern half of California, where you could see upwards of 2 to 3 inches over the next 24 hours. And then as you get a little further into the higher elevations, especially along the Sierras and the Rocky Mountains today, you could see some really high snowfall amounts, anywhere from a foot to 2 feet, especially up above around 10,000 feet. So if you're out in that area, please keep an eye on the weather and stay safe. And for the rest of the country, I mentioned before, we got a low pressure that's kind of sitting out over the southwestern portions of the U.S. right now. And that is going to track to the east and to the northeast through the day today. And as it does, we're going to see the atmosphere destabilize pretty well. As a result, we'll see a chance for some thunderstorms, particularly in this area I'm outlining right now. However, in a more compact area here, we are looking for a chance for some severe thunderstorms, especially in the form of hail and strong winds. So if you're in that area, please keep an eye out. We're looking especially for later on this evening and into tonight. And that's your outlook for the day today. Hope you have a great weather day wherever you are, and please be sure to follow MetLoop on Facebook and Twitter for all your latest and most accurate weather information.